Hello, chat. How are we doing? Hope you enjoyed your Hot Takes 2 incentive. Thank you all so much for raising enough money to make that incentive possible. That was a $2,500 incentive. I don't know about you, but Hot Takes is always like one of my favorite incentives to run, which I know you can only do it so often because the Hot Takes don't evolve that quickly. Last time we did it was October 2022. It's just so great to get an excuse to talk about all things that we think about the rando. Joining me on comms is, both of them are TOs. Kala is here currently. Little or Dez will be joining slightly later. I cannot wait. Some of these numbers are really scary. Do you wanna talk about that, Kala?
Yeah, no, the first thing that obviously stands out is the 7 in Pridelands and the 7 in Twilight Town. There's no other possible high number that's... Oh, wait, there's a 5 in OC. There's no other high number. What are you talking about? There's no such thing as a 6 in STT. Although with me seeing that, I think that's got to have a proof there. 5 or 6 doesn't usually let me down. Usually. So, that's my opinion of it. I'm full stonks here.
I don't know if I'm full stonks here. Not gonna lie to you. I'm not a believer in the stonks quite yet.
No, I mean these other numbers, like find the right tools. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if we see some OC pushing. Okay, they just I don't know what Windblown Leaf, but okay. But yeah, no, 7 Twilight Town. I mean, find some tools, maybe bum rush it. Kind of a good strat. I know there was some talks about that during the hot takes. I know I was listening while I was at work. I know some chatters were like saying, obviously, all visit unlock debate, but at least in these settings, we don't have to worry about that.
Indeed. On-proof and geo ammo.
Oh no! Please no! Oh, guard break though. That's really nice. Especially if the currently strength is a little just slightly higher, so. I don't think there was anything there, so in the shop could have been blind.
50% off. Right out.
Ooh.
Right out the gate.
And it's just a once more, which I mean, beginner settings. Obviously, I have. Oh wait, were there any changes? Oh yeah, no, I forgot. Okay, there's caps on, so maybe that once more might be slightly helpful for them. Sorry to the chat, I just got here too, so. But yeah, no, they have to do 3 proofs and tower climb, so. Oh, Windblown Leaf, they took kind of a bad death there on living bums. Yeah.
They're annoying, aren't they?
Yep. But yes, beginner. It's still beginner, but Scum is mostly useful. Oh, a magnet. That's not useless though. And a thunder. Okay, that's some good magic to start with. Okay. The living bums with also the party bums too. Okay, yeah. I respect Leaf's play. Just they're having issues with it. Just leave and go do something else. It's because you could tilt pretty easily on these. And hint there, reflect in Halloween Town. I wonder how early it is.
Regroup, get some levels, then come back.
Yeah.
Where it's gonna be significantly. I like this play. I've been
No,
there.
yeah. No, I think we all have. Like if we're just practicing or something like that, we're just gonna sit there and like bash our head against a wall while there are completely other good plays. I mean, Beast Castle's a good play on beginner. Just going into Halloween Town, for instance, right here is also a great play. Getting through it. And a Blizzard so far, only 2 items left in Pridelands before it's dead. But I mean that Blizzard and Thunder. I mean, I don't know. I don't think go further than the shotgun for Port Royal, in my opinion. Even with all these like magic tools or whatnot, I feel like you just kind of don't. But it wouldn't be a bad play no matter what. I mean, everything kind of random up there. And also, as of note, Pridelands are dead with the money pouch and a hint for OC and with magnet. And sorry if it's making even too much.
the mob fight in between the lab and obviously this is to ensure our stats are good enough to deal with the living bones.
Yeah, I like the play. I mean, I think a lot of people would do. Oh, there's that reflect that was hinted on S0nzero's tracker. So, but I like the play just because you don't have much levels. I mean, you'd probably be fine for Candy Cane Lane anyway, but this guarantees you get some levels, and you're not really. You don't feel like you're far behind like you would feel if you just not by doing Pride Lands. I mean, even in 1 hour, just bringing some other settings to it, like 1 hour, it's not a bad strat either, especially if we get some good Heartless replacements for it. Just experience-wise, it could be very nice. So I mean, and even with some of them with lower XP curves, it helps. Whatever bit helps. There's another reflect levels are dead. Level 10.
Wow.
We have the info. Well, there's still once more, but I mean, level 10 was the reflect.
We've got early Reflera for our racers on the joint tracker.
Windblown Leaf is having a little trouble here. Okay, got at least one of them trapped. No, both of them are trapped, and there's the once more 112. But another thing is, I hope they know about the. I'm missing all the Agrabah hints too. Oh no.
Nice,
okay,
nice.
They made it. Nice improvising. I would recommend, if they do look back, I'm not saying what they, one thing they could use for another time would be the Ferris wheel. It'll usually I think they grapple those ones too, or not Ferris wheel. Ugh. I am dead from work. Merry-go-round. I'm sorry, I'm brain dead.
It's okay. Agrabah's not yielding much. I mean, are these reports useful at all? Oh,
well,
yes, they are.
Beast Castle is dead with that pan there, and there's a Torn Page in Hollow Bastion, so... The useless Aquamarine Ring... Well, it's not useless. I'm sorry, I shouldn't be saying that to chat.
It is useless. Sell it.
No, it's not. Yes, that's the use for it. You sell it for the ethers.
Well,
or
yeah.
if there's a 200 Donald stack with Flare Force, that's what you sell it on. So yeah. Light and dark in Lauder's shotgun, so and an aerial dodge, okay. Some movement too. And it looks like Little Herdez here has decided to join the commentary booth here.
There we go.
Hello. How's it going?
Hello.
Not too bad.
Yeah.
You haven't missed too
So
much.
I've
Levels
been
were dead on
watching
level
this.
12.
I just saw. I was since my work computer's to my right, I've been kind of keeping an eye over here, and yeah, the seed looks spicy. Lots of low count worlds, but also lots of big worlds, so it's gonna be interesting.
Yeah.
So let's see. So Pride Lands is dead early. Cool.
Okay. One thing I will point out with S0nzero doing the death abuse there, gotten a lot of HP just from Agrabah and Pride Lands. They had a little bit more time loss just trying to get the death abuse going, but I mean it's not that bad. Just something to point out.
We're using Auto Valor to trigger Final Form?
Ooh, I like it. I mean, the
is
health pool's
interesting.
low. I respect this. The health pool's low enough. Go for it. You've got a strong tool then. I mean, it's going to take a little more time than just doing, just a normal form. But, I full on respect this play.
Yeah. If Final's in a bad spot or Light and Darkness is in a bad spot, this may tip it a little bit in Leaf's favor.
Yeah. It also gives Leaf a better, use for, station fight. Because 7 checks in TT, if they got to go to TT2 or TT3, they're at least a little more set up to just start bursting
Nicely
right through.
done.
There it is. Nice.
You know what's funny?
Nice.
I said if they have Light and Darkness and they're using Light and Darkness, I'm also having work brain and brain rot, so don't mind me.
That is... I don't... it's a very interesting strat because on the one hand, you want to do it early where you can take enough damage to use the auto form, but on the other hand, like, you want to finish your shotguns to see if you can just find a normal form, or better yet, normal final.
I mean, in some case like that, yes, but looking at S0nzero, for instance, like, they've gone through Pride Lands, Agrabah, and Halloween Town, and their health pool is quite large.
Yeah.
So I do respect going for it super early. Yes, the selling of the ring. We got a seller here.
Well, they haven't gone to Pride Lands to go get that money pouch, so
Yeah.
that, or they could just been memeing as well too. But I
Well,
imagine
yeah.
they wanted to get that out of the way because
Wait, is S0nzero going to
you
do
don't
the
know
same
where
thing?
a drive is at.
S0nzero is doing the same thing.
Yo.
They are both trying to meta game each other, and they both just metaed into doing the same thing to each other.
I respect the play from both of them. These oh wait, they're
Maybe
checking
we're
the
just doing the
chest. There's
shotgun?
junk. Oh wait, no, there aren't junk chests. These are actual chests
Right,
with
right.
potential checks. I'm just so used to seeing fresh faces with like caps off.
Yeah.
I just wasn't thinking about them having like the tower climb on.
I
But
don't
yeah, he-
think Zero has a lot of health. I don't think he's gonna do the auto. Yeah, he's not.
Yeah, okay.
Because with him trying to take the death abuse in Halloween Town, I think he realized that, hey, now that once he found the light and darkness, he's like, I can't do it because it took so long to take the death abuse in Halloween Town. That it's
Yeah,
not worth doing it now.
they were probably just putting it on for later if they find a form somewhere early. Which
Yeah.
I mean, currently Leafs just following up what S0nzero did with Agrabah right now. Don't know if they are gonna go check Pride Lands. I don't. At this point, I feel like you gotta wait for like a magnet, and unfortunately for them, a magnet being in Pride Lands right there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It could be here
Maybe
in the OC shotgun.
That would be very beneficial towards them. If it is, it would help them get through that pretty quickly, or at least getting some kind of. Honestly, I don't know if the magic would be helpful with like 11, with sitting around 11 magic. Their strength looks pretty nice. Ooh, B charge. B charge. They also have a guard break.
Aerial
That's
dive they
some-
have. Another report they got.
Yeah, they've got some good tools for this. What's looking to be a strength seed.
Yeah. So nothing in OC Shotgun other than that report and a couple useful tools. So we'll see. Now we'll see if Zero actually finds a form here, and if they do, if they leave to go get, if it's not final, they go force final and then come back, or if they're just gonna sack the final levels.
Yeah, with 7 checks here, I mean, it definitely favors them finding it, hopefully finding a form. But at the same time, it could just be a bunch of magic, and forms are in really awful spots.
We've seen
I
that
think
happen.
I think most everybody who's run this game has seen some pretty bad ones before. Like I think I've seen limit forms sitting in STT before. So
Did they check? Did Zero check all the chests? Did I just miss like all the chests that he did? And he just left.
I think he just left. I don't think he went out and checked because this would have been way too little time spent. And Leaf is going back into Pride Lands to take on the bums now.
That's interesting. That I think he did the first 2 chests and then just left at the save point right there in the hideout. So
It's quite possible.
yeah, and probably wants to find a form before going full pushing into Twilight Town to try to get final form.
Okay, Leafs got this time. That strength stat really helped. I mean, you're sitting at 24 strength. I mean, it's definitely going to shred it. Chicken and SP is completely dead. Not even bothering to check those chests. I get it. It's a good. I get it, but I still feel like checking those couple of chests would have possibly helped if there's like a movement there or something like that.
Yeah, movement and ability. You're still looking for tools, so it's kind of risky skipping those. Not unless they try the get the chest after this.
I mean, yeah, they
go
could
up
just
and come all
go.
the way around.
Yeah, I could see that happening too. I've seen some runners do that before. Maybe not fresh faces. Nope. Just I just saying, just little things that could have been different. Just being a little critical, not trying to say what they should be doing.
Yeah, it's just interesting routing. checking out Pooh's house, see if there's anything there. More MP, more H. They're getting every HP up. They almost their health is.
They're already at
stacked right
criticals max. They're already at crit max.
So,
Oh no, Roro,
Suffered
no,
enough.
no.
They might be removed in the future. But welcome on in, Kisu, to the mod status.
I guess I can reveal what my master plan was. So I've been Kisu. I've been mind gaming you for a while. What I was gonna do was I was gonna time you out right before a prediction happened when you were in chat, so you couldn't predict. But now that privilege has been taken away from me. So
But I can still time him out.
Leave time us all out if he wants to and remove our mod status that way.
So Zero actually did the DC shotgun. It's probably gonna go back in to check Minnie's. No, not checking Minnie's room because they got a page and they're immediately going to check Piglet's house. And Leaf is now finding all their stuff in Pride Lands and is just about done here. Just gonna check the last couple chests here. Nothing at Piglet's house either. So we shall see. Yo, they got max dodge roll. Best movement.
Best.
So
It's a
Zero
great
checking AP boost. Anything on Mini? And if not, are we seeing the Mini push? With a 3, it's tempting
I
to
feel,
go to TR.
in my opinion, I'm definitely feel like you push with the 3 because a lot of the TR checks are like pretty early in there. I mean, after, let's just say we get through past Pete, because that's usually, because if you go to TR, you're doing past Pete. There's, let's see.
Unless it dies early.
Yes. But you've got like what? Only I don't know the amount like max checks. There's like once you get 2 from the push here. You
2
get
from the push. There's the 4 chests before past Pete.
yeah, and then the 3
and then
afterwards.
the 3 in the waterway. So you got about 7 checks. It's not bad.
Yeah.
You could also, if you happen to get a form here,
And there's also 7 checks windows forward.
Yeah.
So.
And if you get a form here, you can actually do light and darkness in the waterway right there too. It's a nice, easy spot to do it. So if they happen into a form, it's a very good spot to do a quick final force.
Yeah.
So we have Leaf in Hollow Bastion shotgun and finds the torn page in Merlin's house. Or Merlin. I don't know. I think
that was the hinted torn page. So
Yeah.
we still got one more item here, and they also got a level 2 final, which I guess I didn't see what that may have been. So I'm guessing that was
probably like an ability or something.
something like that.
Yeah.
Hopefully it was good.
So this mini push, the enemies are playing nice. Nothing too drastic here. Nobody's attacking.
And, Leaf going to Bailey. Okay. I mean, that's a good option. I mean, I don't personally. I like having a little more tools to make this a little faster, but this early in the seed,
they got Blizzard.
yeah, they got Thunder and Blizzard. If they know like a lot of the like little Blizzard strats, it could go a lot faster towards the end.
Yeah, they have some gap closures too, which actually help.
Yeah.
On the attack, so we should see.
Yeah. But I mean, oh yeah. Well, to be fair, their magics catch up a little bit. They're at like 16 magic, so
a report that kills LOD, and a second report that tells you what limit forms in 100 Acre Woods.
Oh no!
It's somewhere that depending on where it's at, they may not have limit form for the world that never was, depending if they decide to go for it.
I mean, another thing, if proofs in STT, they, I mean, and if the couple torn pages land there, they may not have limit form for that.
Exactly.
I would be down to seeing if they know the like fire strats or whatnot for it, because fire is also a good way to get through like struggle fights and just through that whole world in general. I mean, obviously you still have Twilight Thorn that's gonna take forever. No.
Leaf heading into Hollow Bastion 2. Yeah, DC's having a bunch of paper and Zero through past Pete. Leaf's heading into Hollow Bastion 2, hoping that 1 is pretty early so they can probably dip out, but it's actually a good amount of checks as well too.
Yeah.
So let's see. Anything in Waterway? No. And it's on Windows and Beyond.
Okay.
So interesting. Wonder
Yeah.
where Zero goes next. Decides whether to chase Hollow Bastion to get that page,
Oh,
or
they
these
missed
two.
I didn't even notice this.
Or two. Oh.
One and nope, still on
Optimal,
Windows
or almost
passable.
Almost
Yeah.
optimal here. Oh well. But
where-
yeah.
Where do you go, Zero? You've kind of done all your shotguns. Where do you go? Hollow Bastion, okay. So they're going to get the other page. I wonder, with that knowledge of limit being in 100 Acre Woods, if they decide to do the mini games and then do rabbit.
I feel like you. Well, okay, yeah, with that page and another set of page. I mean, personally, that Hollow Bastion's dead with the Blizzard and Corridors, by the way.
This is starting to look real scary because on our joint
Well,
tracker, here's where we're at.
Yeah.
Was the
Yeah.
front page found or was it just hinted?
It was found.
No, it was found.
It was Merlin's house.
Yeah, Merlin's house and then Blizzard in. There you go.
Yeah,
There you go.
there we go. But yeah, no, 2 pages found. I mean, I feel like with this, you do kind of. I feel like it's a good option to wait because the first minigame, 100 Acre, doesn't take that long. The long minigame is that second one, the Honey Slider. So, I mean, there
Yeah.
are some runners who will actually, like, if they got a couple pages, they will do the first set of minigames and then just kind of, like, leave right afterwards.
But I think if you
Or, like, leave
kind
after
of
doing
get-
Rabbit's house.
yeah, if you get to Rabbit's house, you have to make a decision. And I think that if you're doing the mini game at the Honey Slider, I think you're committing to finding whatever is in 100 Acre Woods when you get the pages.
Yeah. Well, I mean, at the same time, you could also hold that off just a little bit, just because,
Yeah.
I mean, you could check Rabbit's house because it's still a decent option to use. But I feel like if you've got 4 torn pages or something like that, you kind of have to make the decision, are you committing to this or not?
Yeah.
Because that's, I think, the fine line, because obviously the balloon checks, there's only 3 checks there. I don't see as much of a point. Personally, I don't see as much of a point of going that way. But or just doing it until I like Spooky Cave access, because there's a lot of checks in Spooky Cave.
Yeah.
So
I'm with Zero here. You don't sit on this high number in Twilight Town. You have Chicken Little. And you're gonna make Station Fight quick if you use Chicken Little during that. So
Chicken Little Magnet would help. Both of them will at least stack up a bit.
Well, we're still not guaranteed to do the station fight here. There could still be a scenario where S0nzero gets 2 checks and may decide to, I don't know, push deeper in HB2, maybe finish out the first visit in Agrabah with our Magnet and Reflera.
yeah, so it'll be interesting to see what's in, this tram common, if there's anything. We're still at a 7. I really haven't found anything.
We're looking at a 6 STT as well with 5 reports, and that's the case even in the joint tracker. So these 2 worlds might be report central here.
Yeah. So there's there's only a handful. There's only 5 reports left? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If I'm looking at them both, no, there's only 4 left because they pages. Okay, you have a lot of pages now.
No, there's 5 reports.
Unless I've
There's no S0nzero has report number 1, so there's report 3 left. There's report 5 and 6. Oh no, there's 3 reports. There's 5 reports. Yeah. Okay. I can't see apparently.
It's okay.
So
there's a lot going on.
we had to go to work. Everyone's had to go to work.
And S0nzero doing exactly what I expected, leaving before the station fight.
Yeah.
To do OC, I take it there. He's wanting final to level up because he doesn't want to leave it there. But the question I have to ask now is, how long do you let it sit there? Yeah, because Leaf has Final 4 now because that Light and Darkness auto was the play. So I anticipate that we're going to see TT being cleared here very soon. And that's all your checks. That's all your levels if you have to go all the way to TT3. So it's going to be very interesting and very spicy to see, is TT worth it on sacking, or is it worth it going for it or holding off on it or going towards into it?
I mean, forget final form. Like, if I'm S0nzero, I just want any form. Like,
Yeah.
I know I'm probably not gonna get limit form, but like, give me Valor and I'll go D-Station, right? Because that way I'm like, I feel at least somewhat more productive in that fight.
I wonder if Leaf is gonna go check because I know I don't think S0nzero checked Piglet's house. They only checked the first 3.
No, he checked Piglet's house. He
Really?
went in right after he got the page. He left.
Okay.
When he got the extra page, he left. He went to go check it and went back to HB.
Yeah.
So
okay. I just possible I missed stuff.
No, I missed stuff as well too. Leaf with the because Past P was running around like crazy.
Nice use of the limit to ensure you don't take damage while you're fighting those.
Good old Bushido strats.
Bushido. So
Quite literally, I think one of the worst. Well, probably second worst limit.
Huh?
Have you do know that Jack
take?
Sparrow has
Hot
one?
take part 3.
I like Jack Sparrow's better than or no.
I don't like using that.
I don't like
I
Aladdin's.
Don't use that.
Leaf getting body blocked by the little speedsters. I don't even know what they're called, but I'm just gonna call them speedsters.
At least Bushido has some like strat usage. I don't think I've ever had to use like in a rando sense like Jack Sparrow's.
Look, he only shows up like twice. The limit shows up.
And most people like who played vanilla game didn't even know he had a limit for quite a while.
All right, so
I'm not being fair.
Does Leaf do Piglet's minigame? Knowing that limit form is in 100 Acre Woods.
With 2 pages, I feel like it does. Either choice makes good sense. Like you just avoid it, thinking it's not going to be there, or you just do it to see maybe you're lucky on Rabbit's house and your time investment has been rewarded.
Yeah, so
we did just talk about how leveling limit form in STT is overrated, but I think it might be perfectly rated here. Like I'm starting to run out of locations where I can naturally level limit form.
Okay, Leaf going for it. That's Also a magnet found.
Yep, right before Urns. So yeah, Leaf is wanting something to go into Twilight Town because not Twilight Town, STT. You don't have a fire to make it quick. We haven't found Trinity Limit. They're wanting something to make STT faster. So they already know where limit form is. So just bank on that, go for it, and if you don't find it, hopefully you come across Trinity Limit somewhere along the way.
Yeah. Because I'm pretty sure both these runners, I'm hoping they know the Trinity Limit strat works well. So yeah.
We shall see. So we're gonna get into the bulk of checks here for OC on Zero's side. See what's here. And then Leaf just finished a mini game. Gonna go probably right back in. The question is gonna be, did you do Honey Slider now?
I don't think they touch Honey Slider right now. With only 2 pages, there's nothing really to go further past it. Yeah.
Let's see. Nope.
One more. It is not there. Oh, they are doing Honey Slider. And
They
a
are
glide
doing
in
Honey
OC, by the way. Just saw that out of the corner of my eye. Nice glide.
There's Wisdom Form. There you go. So I imagine we're probably going to see a Light and Darkness Force here very shortly.
Yeah, probably shortly. I want to say probably after they get past Demix, more than likely, if they have to go that far. Which they probably will go further.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then I just also noticed too, S0nzero has actually max aerial dodge as well too. So that's gonna make that glide 2 a little bit faster. So we might get some movement diff here.
I think I still saw them using a bit of quick runs earlier, but I could have saw them if they may have started using glide more.
Yeah, they might start using glide because they got in that big room and they didn't just pause buffer it. So they'll probably use it here shortly.
Yeah.
Leaf just getting done with Honey Slider, so it's going to be interesting to see if they now go to Twilight Town after this.
I mean, with that 7, we look at S0nzero's tracker, it's at a 6. Also, there's a torn page I must have missed in Twilight Town. Also, I'm missing stuff everywhere. SP, okay.
It's in shotgun. I think it's the chest right before you start to head to station fight.
Yeah.
if I remember right.
Yeah.
So Zero done with Demix. Is there anything in these 3 chests? Actually, does he use Light and Darkness here? No, not going to use Light and Darkness here. And no,
Okay,
not
so
paying out.
now they're probably going to go Force Final. So.
Yep, there's the final force.
Yep.
Frame one.
So
Good choice. Good choice.
okay, we're gonna see what's in these other chests because Leaf's checking them. Let's see. Keyblade, Sweet Memories.
Now, if I'm S0nzero and I'm looking at this 2 Olympus Coliseum, and maybe this even 2 Agrabah and this 1 HB, am I potentially going to go try to get more forms since I've pushed some of those worlds already a little bit, and I can quickly just get the remaining checks to see if I have another form I can level before going into Twilight Town, or are we just saying 4 is enough? Let me bum rush TT1 right now.
I think 4 is enough.
Yeah.
If it was me and I see this big number, I'm thinking 4 is enough, go to TT. And that's exactly what's happening here.
Well, not just that, but look at S0nzero's tracker. He's got like zeros on like 4 worlds right now. I mean, or actually technically 5 zeros because Levels is dead too. I mean, at some point you got to just go ahead and kind of bite the big numbers if you're trying to hold off for maybe more drives for Levels, because I know there's that 2 on drives could get scary. But yeah, no, I definitely say this is a good call here. So.
Yep. Gonna get to level 4 and then probably just go for the hits right after.
Yep.
Well, actually going for the hits while doing this too, so nothing up to level 4 final. And actually Leaf is pushing the 1 in PR, which I'm not opposed to. You got some quick checks in town, heading all the way up to the minute fight. You hope that it's dead before minute fight, so you can just immediately leave.
I will say, for if they end up watching the VOD like later, with those pirates, what they could have done would have just been to quickly go into the middle of the group of it and hit a reflect, so that way the hits just add up super fast. It's just something that it's just a little thing here. Just
a cure and a report that actually hints STT.
Stitch is there.
Stitch
Though apparently
is
the worst summon. Apparently, everyone just hating the homie here.
Exactly. So, nothing in the little tram area. Heading to Yensid's tower, and Leaf now checking what's in PR town.
Also, Valor form right there. Okay, yeah.
What was that about forms again, Roro? You looking for forms?
I don't want to talk about it.
Push TT and you'll find all your forms.
Yeah.
I'm just going to pretend the seed doesn't exist. Then I'm always right.
So, Leaf finding nothing in town. So, what? There's only 2 checks left because you had the 2 chests before minute fight?
Yeah, and then it becomes after that your checks start to become a little or at least a slight bit spread out there, but then you get a huge bit right afterwards. And obviously, if you do minute fight for PR, you're clearing the first world at least, and arguably you're going into world 2 just to figure out what that check is if it doesn't die by that point.
Yeah.
So.
And it hasn't been hinted yet, and we really don't have very many reports left to hint other worlls.
Yeah.
So it could be a proof if it never gets hinted.
Yep. That's something to keep track of. I mean, all these, there were plenty of ones already here. I mean, if it doesn't get hinted through the last, 4 reports, I mean, yeah.
Nothing through Wisdom 4 either now. So that 2 on Drive still can be on Valor, but then we would have to find. Well, we could get the level 5s, but then we would need to get the limit or get Master. And Leaf leaving before minute fight. So anything that one past the minute fight somewhere.
Yep. Oh, there's a money pouch. So yeah, S0nzero's rich. So
yeah,
kind of a mixed bag that that Twilight Town has presented. One of everything so far.
Exactly. Gonna go back in. Good call, I would say. You're gonna get your levels, and you're gonna clear out this 2 that you know that has no reports. So it will start getting you level toward, because with SP dead, you may not go back to the level, and you want levels to climb the world that never was.
Yeah. Kind of an interesting point that if second chance, a proof, or a summon, or any combination thereof is in Twilight Town, you do kind of really get a one of everything type check. A torn page, a report, a magic, a drive, a money pouch, and then either an ability, a summon, or a proof.
So we'll see. We'll see if it's the Holy Trinity.
The Holy Trinity.
The Holy Trinity of one of everything.
Well, Trinity, it starts with try, right? So what is it?
Listen.
Septinity? Septinity? I regret trying. You know what? We're going to pretend that didn't happen.
Into the corner. No, I'm just kidding.
We all over here.
Worthy.
We all have a bit of we all have a bit of brain damage here.
Damage? Yeah, me too.
Yep.
So nothing. We're gonna get the check on TT2. See if there's anything there. And nope. TT3 has the 2 checks. Leaf went through the shotgun of Twilight Town, but didn't do station fight. Probably in the same boat where they want more forms to be able to level up Final more. And if they say no,
the forms are just gonna be here in TT3 right now.
I know. Also, Master Form's gonna be here too. Yeah, if Leaf continues in OC, is at least gonna get the wisdom, and then we'll probably say, let me go back to go do station fight. Yeah. Nothing in the tunnels. Okay. No payout yet. Roro, what did you roll?
This is starting to look like the stonks in chat are starting to rise. Like these stonks prices are looking good.
I don't know. My inside trader is telling me to stay away.
Insider trading is
no. It's a 6. The insider for me saying there's a proof here. You run that, or it could be master form.
These 2 checks are in mansion.
And balloons, by the way, drive converter there. So if they do pick up a master form, they're not stuck in the situation like a seed yesterday was with no drive converter and needing to level master.
I don't think they even had a jackpot either, which made it just very interesting as well. I think they may have had one, but
the biggest thing was not having the drive converter.
Yeah, the drive converter.
Yeah, no, I was watching it, and that was there's some TO knowledge about it. That's for another day.
Yeah, so
not for chat to hear.
Go ahead, Roro.
I'm thinking like this is starting to look a little bit of the nightmare where all 3 proofs could be in the world that never was.
Yeah.
So, like, if I'm S0nzero and I'm done with TT3 and I don't get a single proof out of it, do I just try to get some additional levels while I'm here in TT3 and just go rush the world that never was? Since I'm gonna have to do it anyways, and I might be wasting my time pushing all these other worlds.
I don't think so. I don't think it's... The levels will be nice, but for me, I don't think the world that never was being a 4 is too inviting yet, because with it being a whole first visit still, you could have a lot of reports in there still.
Yeah. Right, but you have to do this content anyways, right? Like you're not taking that, like, even let's say it even is 4 reports, which is unlikely, but it could be 4 reports.
Yeah.
Even if you get that, that's intel about some of the ones that you still have left on the table, like your Halloween Town, your Disney Castle, and even your 2s. But like you have to do the content anyways.
I'm going to go ahead and say this. I do agree with it. I feel like with what they've got right now, they could probably take on the world never was. The only one I feel like might be a little annoying is if they don't know the main Roxas strat, because I know for a lot of people with Roxas they want to have limit form for them, but they don't have Trinity, don't have and do you really want to go through and quick run with these settings? Like, you still feel like it feels like you still have some time to be able to figure it out. Figure out what's around first off, because there's still there's still 2 checks right now here. Maybe they find another page. Maybe they decide to go look for the limit form if they find another page for Spooky Cave. Just so.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. It's gonna be interesting. It will be interesting. They're barely getting at the floor for the world that never was. So we'll see. I think he's most likely probably gonna still push other couple worlds first, and then we'll have to make the decision of, are you gonna fire?
That's nice to have actually for some levels if they wanted to go for it.
Yeah. Well, that opens up STT now too. Since you don't have Trinity limit or limit, you can now use fire to get through it.
Yeah, that's always an option. I mean, don't know what could happen here though.
Yeah.
These numbers, I definitely feel like just go STT, and if it's not there, just personally, I'm starting to feel like maybe do an STT, then go bum rush World That Never Was, because yes, it is required content. It's never a bad play no matter what. It's probably literally even like you could make arguments of some plays being worse than others, but World That Never Was push will never be towards the bottom of that list. So it's a betwixt check.
Yeah,
I mean, it's also playing to your strengths. If you don't want to do the Roxas without the tools that you're comfortable with, I totally respect it. Especially if you think you can push this other content, which is guaranteed to not be a report.
But I mean, I look at their tools right now. Roxas just feels like the only one that might be a little rough. However, everything after Roxas, I think they've got everything they could really want for it, personally.
Yeah. Leafs here level up Valor while going up. Didn't get Wisdom Form. Didn't push OC further. Went back into Twilight Town to finish us off. So we're going to see Valor 4 here soon. Hopefully, before they make it up to the very top.
Maybe. They're at the last, but they have to probably stop the second for it. Okay, they're at least grabbing a short
they're
bit.
Try to... There we go. So
Power
nothing
boost.
up to Valor 4. So if there's anything on drives, there's also nothing on Final 5 either. So Wisdom 5 and Valor 5 are still unknown.
Yeah.
Kisu is right. Strength is looking really good.
Yeah.
And Magic is not catching up with that level 33. We get more strength, so
you're sitting at 40 strength. I mean,
there's some magic.
I'm starting to side maybe just brute force World and have brute force Roxas a little bit if you know the fight.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
And there's another
fire.
The stonks are rising.
Stonks.
Now, I think at this point, if I'm looking at this, Fyra is a lot better in STT than actually having, I think if I remember right, having triple fire Agra. I think Fyra is the best one to have for STT if you're going to do it that way.
No.
They're going to go through
if I remember right.
but they're not going to go too far. The Blizzard's in corridors, so they're probably just going to pick it up and leave before long. So
honestly, if I'm S0nzero, I'm heavily considering finishing Olympus Coliseum. I've pushed it nearly all the way. I have a Thunder, so that's enough to get through Hydra if I really need to. And it's not that much content to find out about some information with a potential report. Or I get the info that there are 2 that die on Hades, which is admittedly not the fastest content in the world, but not a ton. It's 3 mob fights, I guess, and Hades.
Yeah, your OC is almost done. Leaf is following up in TT3, so it's going to be interesting to see where they go afterwards with the 2 fires, or even if they actually do betwixt.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, in this situation, you've pushed OC. I would say go finish it. Like, you'll know if when your first visit's done, what else is left in there. It can't be reports. So you're going to have knowledge there if you don't get anything else. And Zero just immediately going to dip out. Not going to check any more chests.
I respect that there wasn't really much there anyway from what we know, but
yeah. You got to talk to Leon still. So Leaf still going through Sunset Terrace.
Yeah, they're probably also going to do betwixt, I want to
Zero.
guess.
Where are you going?
Agrabah. Makes sense.
Interesting. Okay.
I mean, there's 2 there.
Like,
Yeah, Magnera, you have Wisdom.
Form and Valor form, so like you can get some levels there. I respect it.
Yeah.
No, this is well respectful player.
Yeah.
Magnera 30 magic. I mean, enemies are gonna fall apart. So
Yeah, and also too, I think there's this whole tournament too. We haven't seen very many early Agrabah treasure room pushes. So at this point, you're kind of pushing this pretty early without like all your forms. You might get more knowledge than your opponent has in this situation because we haven't seen this very often. We see the OC pushes, we see the STT. They're probably doing kind of what Dare and Uki did to each other, which is just basically metagame off of what the other one typically does.
yeah, these are quarterfinals, so they probably seen just about everything else, just watching out for their opponents.
Yeah.
So
Auto Master, nice. Whirly Goof, I saw Leaf doing some Whirly Goof over there.
Yep.
While we're seeing all this new content, I finally got my favorite rando watching snack out. Freshly baked chocolate chip cookies.
Ooh.
Yo, send some of that, please, my way. I need some.
No problem.
I have
3 to 5 business
I bought
days.
a little. I bought a little package from Costco that had all the little chocolate chip ones. So I have chocolate chip cookies as well too. I might go grab some now.
Yeah.
Enough for the class? Yeah, sorry. This is a very large class size. I don't think I have enough.
Everybody can get one. So nothing on
quarter.
Wisdom 5, and nothing in
Oh,
Treasure
good lord.
Room.
Not a double Agrabah 2. That's crazy.
So these twos are getting kind of spicy. Because if OC doesn't get anything either, then there's 2 in OC2 and 2 in Agrabah 2. So
Yeah, this whole seed is just pretty spicy right now. I mean, all these dead worlds with not even a single proof. I feel like we might be seeing a double proof somewhere. I feel.
Yeah, we're running out of spaces where proofs all could be separate with each other.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So it should be interesting. Zero trying to level up Valor here.
I like this spot for Valor leveling. It's a pretty easy fight to get away with it.
Mm-hmm.
Same thing with you doing like Prison Keeper in Halloween Town. They're both good fights to kind of just use.
Yeah.
Genie,
Charm.
Wow.
almost vanilla, just off by a little bit.
Is Leaf gonna do between Betwixt now? They have the knowledge that it's on Betwixt.
Yeah.
And it's still one.
STT.
Oh,
We got it,
Get your stonks
STT!
out. Get your stonks
We
out
got
in chat, or your
STT.
Sag TT.
it's 100% Sag TT. You can't tell me otherwise.
Nope,
mean-
it's stonks. We got stonks here. I believe.
I understand. There's a big number here, and with not very many reports left, you're eventually gonna have to push this
I mean,
Yeah.
to
we're
know
gonna-
what's here.
But there's like so few combinations of ways to have it be completely bait. Like even Master or Final. Well, I mean, I guess we have Final, but like if Master form alone is very useful. Like you would need it to be reports and magics exclusively. Maybe second chance in there with a Final form.
Now, just think about hot takes now, bringing back the whole STT being jail. I mean, I didn't do much like competitive back then, but like I did play a bit back then for sure. But yeah, I do know of like the STT jail. Just thinking about it now, after the hot takes, it's just like, oh
Yeah.
no, it's in my head now.
The SCT, I played a lot when it was gel, and that's why I have the kind of like I don't want to go do it because I feel like I'm going to be trapped because a lot of the checks are backloaded, and that's what I think for me, the main thing of not wanting to go to SCT is like I have to spend all this time getting to the checks. Oh, and look, Stitch is right on Pence. Let's go, Pence.
Aw. Well,
Um,
can you tell Pence to take Stitch back? Because apparently he's awful.
But yeah, that's the
Summon in
thing.
the game.
I don't mind STT. It's just the feeling that you spend all this time for no payout, and Zero still hasn't learned that you can skip this minigame. But 7 seconds on this. Let's go.
I respect it. I respect doing the minigame. The minigame's
So-
good.
Zero, if you're watching the VOD, you can push pause and quit out of that. So Leaf going back into OC and going to find the Wisdom form there. And I anticipate they're probably going to finish it out. Because you already got TT done. You did Between Betwixt. They got it done. There's no reason to go back there. Used to crash when you did the minigame. Interesting equations. I didn't know that. But yes, Zero actually speedruns. So that's why he's probably so good at that minigame. Yo, second chance? Okay.
Yeah, they got Scob now.
You have the Will That Never Was safety.
Okay. I don't think they would really need it too much there. Now, here's something else. I didn't realize S0nzero was an actual, like, speedrunner. I wouldn't be surprised if they, like, they should be fine, honestly, going through World That Never Was for sure.
Pages?
Because this seed is just kind of shaping up a little more in favor for speedrunner tech.
Yeah.
Okay.
Or speedrunner strats.
We have Spooky Cave access. Sorry, I got cookies as well too now because you started talking about cookies.
Listen, it's a
gotta go order.
great snack. It's better than popcorn. Changed my mind.
What? Okay, bro, get out of here. Popcorn is goated.
Popcorn is goated. I just prefer chocolate chip cookies ever so slightly more than popcorn when watching something.
You know what? I have
See-
popcorn. Am I gonna have to pop some right now?
See, the thing
I
with
want
the whole
both.
popcorn versus cookies debate here, they are for completely different, separate reasons of, like, eating something. Like, if you know something's looking very spicy, the popcorn really kind of just does some justice with it. However, if you think it's not going to be, like, doesn't seem too spicy, cookies are a good one.
Yeah. Here's what I find interesting. So you remember back when Zero didn't check the rest of the chests as SP, okay, and Leaf did. Leaf found Sweet Memories. I don't know what's on Sweet Memories, but Leaf is using it right now. So it's got to have good stats or a good ability. I didn't see what it was though. Because if you look at their levels, Leaf is under one level under Zero, but has more stats than them. So it's got to be accessories and or Keyblade.
Mm-hmm.
So that's gonna be interesting to see if this Keyblade was like Combo Master can be on Keyblades if I remember right, correct?
I believe so. I want to say they can be.
Yeah, so we'll see. Maybe we'll get a menu eventually that we'll see what the ability is again.
Yeah. Since I can't technically time them out, chat can mess with Kisu's take about crumbled Oreos in popcorn. They're slightly able to bully him, and I will make sure they're protected.
Okay. So Zero halfway through the struggle fights, and Leaf making their way through urns, about to get their glide and wisdom form. Yo, Speed Sick.
Axel misbehaved.
Come on,
Oh,
Axel.
What a save!
Final form!
What a final.
The
Okay,
songs
Axel.
are crashing.
Okay,
Songs
Axel.
are crashing.
Wait, not yet. There was a page here. That page could still be vital for.
There's still 2 more checks too.
Yeah, because that page, whatever's Spooky Cave has limit form. Spooky Cave and Starry Hill has limit form, and whatever else is left. So if it's on Starry Hill, those pages are required.
Yeah.
So Stunks may not be totally gone yet.
And I will say for the runners, the light and darkness definitely paying off a bit, just from the fact that it was Axel that had it, or had final form. So definitely paying off.
If you met, you had it way early.
That's only when Met's doing a struggle tourney, and then he just picks up a double.
No,
Double
Matt
proof.
has been
I'm
doing
still-
story order for so long. That's not just
Yeah,
struggle
that's
tourney
fair.
thing. He's been
Yeah.
doing it for
Okay.
a long time.
Well, to be fair, I just think about that. There's Trinity Limit in STT also.
Gross.
Inside the station.
Bro,
This
come
is two
on.
reports. Listen, I'm telling you, I never believed
This is
the stonks.
beautiful.
I have
This
no
is
faith in the
beautiful.
stonks. There is no
This is
stonks.
beautiful.
It's all
I told
gonna
you
be
this is-
paper.
I told you this is Sag STT or Sag
No.
TT.
I agreed with you.
Is this mansion? Is this mansion?
Oh,
there's
the
one
report.
report.
Oh,
Told you, there's only gonna be
wait.
one report here. Just-
Yo,
Oh,
really, Goof?
It
Really
hints
good
something on
shot.
drives,
Sorry,
though, so that's interesting.
That is
Yeah.
actually good info to know. But it's only 3 reports left now, and honestly, that Port Royal might be getting kind of scary.
Yeah,
I
this
Definitely feel like you save it though and finish up some of the other first visits. Well, I mean, you still got World That Never Was as a first visit, so
I think that this hint really changes the seed because Windblown Leaf pushed that 100-acre specifically for the limit form to get the levels in STT. But S0nzero, in the rush for STT, found out that pushing this limit form might not really be all that useful because
Yeah.
drives are now only a 1. And I have so many things on the tracker that I can do over that 1. Especially if I find my master form sometime soon.
Master Form is just going to be here in STT.
Nah, master form is going to be on Hydra.
On
That's
Hydra,
my
just to make it worse.
Yeah.
Well, we're going to see what's on OC Pete and Hydra because Leaf is pushing it and getting set up.
This is the point, by the way, where if I'm either racer, I am wet. This is
Yeah.
a really long time to go without.
Yep.
Especially
So
with
we have
only 3 of
mansion
them.
checks. Yeah, we have mansion checks. And he is oh,
There's a
another
glide.
Leaf about to get glide diff again.
I told you it was paper. I told
And
you.
there's the other report.
told
The
you.
World That
Get
Never
your
Was has
Sag
master
TT though.
form.
oh,
So we know where our last 2 forms are at. 100 Acre Woods and the World That Never Was.
Do we have? No, I guess the shared tracker is probably closer to what S0nzero has up, but
So these last 2 reports, we don't know it fully where it's at because it could be DC, the World That Never Was, or OC. But with Leaf finishing OC1, then we know it's either there's a report either in DC. Oh no, we know Pirates could have a report. Never mind. Talking out loud. All right. So Zero getting ready for the World That Never Was. All right, Hydra strats move back to the stairs, and then you can just pop a bunch of thunders and not get hit. And we'll see how Zero handles the Roxas fight here. Nice
We're using
reflect,
guard
nice-
races.
Yep. Oh, it gets DM'd. Nothing on
Take
Hydra
off-
so
took off
far?
So much damage.
Yeah.
Literally just a couple more reflects, and I think we're in business.
Yo, this OC2 is past Hydra.
And he does have Trinity Limit. I'm not sure if he equipped it. I think he did. Oh no. Alright, we got Scom though.
He'll be
Reflect.
fine.
Nicely done.
Yep.
Into the Trinity. I think this will do it.
Mhm.
It will do it.
It should.
Nicely done by S0nzero.
Roxas done. Leaf's
Yeah.
heading in OC2.
This is starting to get spicy.
I think at this point, Zero's like, I'm gonna have to push this eventually. Let's just get it done now, and then we'll go diving for the proofs because they have a bunch of 1s on their tracker, and they're gonna have to do a bunch of worlds. And if you have stats to get through them quick, you might as well.
I mean, if in my opinion, these 2 races are likely going to swap places, right? Like Windblown Leaf is going to finish out OC and likely. Well, oh wait, but Windblown Leaf hasn't done STT yet.
Nope.
Oh wow. Oh man, this is.
Yeah. Kratos is right. Get whatever info you can here, get through it. hopefully you can get the 2 reports, and you know everything that you find in every other world is going to be important. There's the master form.
Okay.
Okay.
So now you can get to your level 6s.
Well, here's something else to think about with the last couple of checks. If the reports aren't found, I mean, there's really only like, if let's just say that World Never Was ends up being like
There's at least one
anything
report in the world that never was.
There's
Oh,
at
wait,
least
no,
one.
Disney Castle, Disney
No.
Castle,
No.
Disney
I would say
Castle.
Disney Castle.
You still have PR as well too. You still have Halloween Town. There's a lot of
We have
places that the report
Halloween
could still be in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And yeah. Okay.
Oh, Pages. Pages
Page.
on Orange. That's Spooky Cave access for him.
Okay.
Oh,
Or
that's
for them.
For them, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, for them.
So if Zero goes to do OC2, they will have Starry Hill access if it's on Starry Hill. So it's gonna be interesting.
Technically,
to see.
Zero has already Starry Hill access.
Correct, but if it's on, it doesn't have Starry Hill access. They haven't done OC2. They have Spooky Cave.
No,
access.
they've got. Oh, they. Yeah, I'm. Brain damage.
Damblage, yeah.
Yes, it's always the brain damage. Sorry.
All right,
Aerial
so,
dive strats from S0nzero.
Okay, so we got a Hades fight and we got a Zigbar fight. And let's see how Leaf handles a couple blizzards. Okay.
Okay.
Not wanting to use final form just yet, I imagine. Oh, are you gonna do Berserk strats?
I don't think they have Hori Slash.
They don't, but they have
You don't
Berserk
need it.
on.
Yeah.
Yeah. Banjo
Oh,
saying the
we
Wilderness was
reverted.
Starry Hill and drives.
Oh, are we trying to get action loop? Oh, wait. This... You might be getting
this
action
is
loop.
interesting. Yeah.
I mean,
Yep.
This is beautiful action loop strat from some...
and the Valor level
Nice,
too.
nice
Done.
auto final. Nice auto final too. But that was clean. That was a nice.
That was a very
Clean fight.
solid one.
I think S0nzero... Honestly, it would not shock me if S0nzero did that intentionally to show Valor form is good.
Yeah. And Leaf just finished Hades. Got a Berserk charge.
What
What
is it?
else?
Magnet.
Magnet. That's the
Oh.
final magnet.
Oh,
Wimbledon
this
And
is-
immediately
for it.
goes to Spooky Cave.
Leaf is going for it.
Yeah, I like the play because currently we only know there's 2 reports left, so it's
Yeah.
either DCPR or Halloween Town, 2 of the 3. Or World Never
Or
Was,
the
yeah.
Wilderness was, yeah.
Yeah, sorry. Not doing the minigame. Okay, I respect it. There's only 2 checks, really, so.
Alright. Nothing yet so far. Has what? 2 more chests left before you have to do the minigame? 2 or 3? Nothing. There's limit
There's
form.
limit form. Only 1 check left, or 1 chest.
And
It's a cure!
All that
Oh,
for a cure. At least proof of healing between the both of them.
Yes.
Actually,
Yeah.
no, Wimbledon Leaf actually has it.
Now, does Leaf immediately go to the world that never was? Nope.
Disney
Goes
Castle
back to
finish.
DC.
This...
Are they-
So are we acting STT if we're Leaf here?
I
That
think they are axing STT.
I guess
which
we have
might-
Wisdom, Valor, and Limit to level, whereas if we go to STT, we can only level Limit form. Like, Windblown Leaf
Well,
does
here's-
not have the hints for drives.
Yeah, they also don't. They don't have the master form. Do
They also have Magnega too. So this Windows is going to be very quick.
Yeah.
Yeah. I will say this though. This could very well be a drive proof somewhere on there. I mean,
For
we're
sure.
running out of options at this moment. S0nzero could very well. I mean, depending on where it's at, like the racers have at least one big difference between they both have level 6 access, but Windblown Leaf doesn't have or has limit form, while S0nzero only has master form.
Mhm.
So
Well,
this is
also, an hour into the seed with no proofs as these races, I'm starting to be concerned.
I'm starting to get scared that I somehow rolled a seed without proofs in it. Like, I am big monka worried.
Yeah, you're gonna have to start pushing these ones. Like PR, you're gonna have to start pushing PR. You're gonna have to go back to Halloween Town.
Actually, no, it's not exactly seen yet. I'm just feeling like World That Never Was probably has a proof. But it's just too close to say on that
5 checks remaining between the both of them that aren't proofs on this tracker.
Yeah.
So, or sorry, 5 checks that aren't reports, and 3 of those 5 are proofs. That's what I'm gonna say. Sorry.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's...
No, it's a thunder
And it
in
was
DC.
just a thunder.
Oh
Okay.
no!
So the pages.
That means there's pages. Oh wait, we still don't know anything with
We
World
still
That
don't
Never
know.
Was.
It's
So
the World
the
That Never
World That
Was,
Never
Halloween
Was-
Town, and Disney Castle. That's what's left.
Yeah.
Didn't know Disney Castle died with that thunder.
What did I say? I said,
So there's only
I said
Port
Port
Royal
Royal is
left.
what I meant, not Disney Castle. Sorry.
Yeah.
Port Royal, Halloween Town,
So-
and World That Never Was.
Leaf leveling forms now. Is
Can I
saying
see the
it's on
combined
forms.
tracker real quick? I was about to say, I think there's one on forms now.
It's not guaranteed.
It's not guaranteed yet.
No, yeah, no,
There's a
you're
fire
right.
still
There's
out
two-
there.
There's too many numbers still out there that where reports can be. The reports needs to be done, and Zero finishing the World That Never Was. If they finish the World That Never Was, they know that. Well, if they do OC, they will know that Halloween Town and PR are just reports.
Once we find
Valor
the fire,
6.
once we find the fire, we'll know that there's a proof on drives, because there's no other possible check it can be.
Oh, this is gonna be close. Like, Windblown Leaf not doing STT is possibly going to help them out
Yeah.
a lot.
Where are these 2 checks that's left in the World That Never Was?
Well, there's
We're
only
about to find
about
out, most likely.
6 other ones.
Is Zemnis gonna have?
There's a
Oh,
proof.
there's a proof.
There's
okay.
a proof. There's one. Double proof?
Possible.
Because if the check is in here and it's not a report, I mean, that kills off 2 worlds.
No, we're gonna get the. Oh, I see what you mean.
Yeah.
Yeah. Collectively, we will know it kills off Halloween Town and PR.
Yeah.
Which means we would know that it's in one's
Drives,
on drives
or AG2.
or AG2. Or it would have to be those 2.
If it's like, well, it could also still be like an actual like magic check here or something like that, but unknown. This Zemnis check is probably going
No,
to
even if it's a
say
magic
lot.
check, it kills off Port Royal and Halloween Town
Yeah.
because there's no other
Yeah.
place to place the
Yeah.
reports.
There's the Blizzard on limit 3.
Okay.
Okay.
And nothing was on Valor 6 or Wisdom 6, by the way. Because Leaf has gone up there.
I don't know what these ones are. Just kind of trolling for a little bit, trying to get the Ragnarok off.
Yeah.
Sorcerers or whatever it was. I don't remember.
I don't think I wanted to say they were sorcerers, but I forget their like official name.
Same.
Fortune
Fortune
tellers.
tellers.
Thank
Yeah.
you, Ignited.
Thank you.
Okay, Zemnis
It's a
done.
report!
It's a report!
It's a report. Which
Oh my
also kills
God.
Disney Castle. So he doesn't have to
Oh.
go back to Disney Castle.
Oh, this is tragic. So
I don't know.
Agrabah or Halloween Town pushes are just so exciting then.
So here's a couple of things. One, Port Royal has not been hinted this whole time, and I like this play because it has yet to be hinted out of everything. There's still, it could just be a report, but like, you just kind of take this risk on this one. I mean, you could also do Halloween Town. You could also have done Halloween Town because that would have possibly figured out like where's this last like non-report. Because if you get through Halloween Town with no report, then you know Port Royal was the report.
So the Halloween Town
What's this?
reflect was hinted, but I don't see any hint for Agrabah. So Agrabah has also not hinted.
Yeah.
So what's that saying that you guys like to say? You can't spell proof without PR? We'll see if it's actually here, because this missing piece is just this last report, and
Yeah.
it is eluding us.
One thing working in S0nzero's favor is just being done with that the world that never was. That's so huge.
Yeah. Because no matter what, Leaf will still have to climb that tower.
Right. And that's not
But,
a
I mean-
negligible amount of time, no matter how good you are at those fights.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, Zero hasn't put. Did Zero actually get the drive converter as well too? Where was the drive converter again?
Isn't TT3?
I don't remember the exact location. I know S0nzero did pick up a drive converter. I just do not remember the location.
I'm like almost certain it was TT3.
It is possible it was TT. Like I said, I don't remember.
Yeah.
Kanga's house.
There goes Leaf. Okay,
Leaf
Kanga's house.
going up the tower climb. All right.
Yeah. Finally doing castle climb. You're welcome, Zach. And equations. We'll see if S0nzero actually puts on drive converter here to do master leveling strats.
I like the idea here. I mean, it's a good spot for master orbs.
Exactly. I think that's what they're looking for jackpot and whatnot. But I don't know if did they put on the drive converter? I know they went over it, but I don't know if he went
They
back.
probably
to put it on.
did. You gotta remember, S0nzero's a speedrunner on that end. Okay, Valor first. Okay.
Leaf just chunked
Yeah.
Roxas' health.
Yeah.
Just like went through the health bar. Okay, Valor leveling.
Leaf said by Roxas.
I don't
yeah.
know.
Yeah.
I don't think S0nzero may have put the drive converter on.
Yeah, didn't put the drive converter on because I'm not seeing them turning
Yeah.
those drive orbs.
Because I remember drive converter being an actual ability, not a keyblade.
Yeah. So the question's going to be, when do we see master levels then? Because you really don't have very many spots left.
You
Oh,
might
you go back to
deliberately go
TT.
into TT3. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, TT3, go for, just run to the gambler spot was a good option.
The mob fights in the Hades tournaments or whatever they're called, they do drop some master orbs, especially with our drive converter.
Mhm.
It's not a horrible idea to do that.
Mhm.
Like, if I'm S0nzero, I'm likely not even considering Agrabah 2. The forms that I have, like, Agrabah is not a place where I can get form levels, so I'm pushing... oh my god, it's the last report.
Oh no. That means Halloween
AG?
Town, AG2, and drives.
And immediately goes to Halloween Town.
Which makes
No,
sense.
I respect
Because
it.
I can actually get form levels here as opposed to Agrabah 2.
Yep.
Yep.
You can do it on the merry-go-round here.
Yep.
Or as, I think, what were you saying earlier, Kyle, the
I
Ferris
have
wheel?
no. I blame my brain. I blame my brain damage here. Okay, I've been dealing with work stuff all week. Okay, I'm good.
The Ferris wheel that spins instead of goes,
Yes.
around?
Yes. Yes.
Or is it the Ferris wheel that, you
Get
know what, I
out
can't
of
even say. I also have brain damage.
Yeah.
We also have a jackpot keyblade on Leaf's side. Is that what's... I still don't know what's on Sweet Memories. Interesting. So where did they get the jackpot then? Because Leaf's done all the same content, mostly the same content as
They did
Zero.
OC
So it has to be...
pushed. Well, I mean, I don't know.
Oh,
was
they
there-
pushed the OC. It has to be one of those extra chests that Zero's been skipping. Yeah.
Well, I mean, Windblown Leaf did Pete and Hydra, followed by Orange Check, and so it's possible there could have been one on a Keyblade if that was the case, or maybe just an ability that dropped. I don't know.
Uh-oh. Leaf, you got this? Is this action looped? It is. He walked? Oh, no.
Oh, still holding without the DM.
Do the reaction. You'll kill him.
Oh no. Okay.
Okay. Thank you, Zigbar.
Wow.
Thank you, next. Who's next?
Thank you, Zigbar. There was nothing on Prison Keeper, by the way, while we were watching that Zigbar fight, and now we're at Oogie right now.
I feel like this is okay. Windblown Leaf has all the drive, so if you're rooting for S0nzero, you probably want the proofs to be Halloween Town and AG2. Because they would have to still go through and do 100 Acre Wood looking for that limit form.
Which they have enough pages to do so.
Yeah. Which they just haven't done a minigame, it looks like.
I'm a little shocked that we didn't see S0nzero attempt to use the, at this point we're calling it the Ferris wheel. I don't know why. I guess it's just faster to go in TT3, I suppose. Get it. Oh, wow.
Hey,
Proof of
what's up,
connection
Oogie?
on Oogie.
What's up, Oogie?
So now
Okay.
if you're S0nzero, oh man, what do you do if you're S0nzero?
I feel like you just check AG2.
You go to OC. You haven't done OC. You
Oh
gotta
yeah,
go
that's
back.
right. From what we know.
Oh, but
from
this is
what
going to
we
give
know.
Yeet the Bear access for S0nzero.
Oh yeah.
So that gives
Well-
the drives plus the additional check, which, I mean, the report thing is out the window now, but...
Yeah.
Oh, man.
So at this point, yeah, your drives are AG2. That's wherever this last proof is you either gonna go have fun on our little carpet ride, or you're gonna sit there and do some form leveling and play form roulette.
Oh, this might be... oh, no, Luxord isn't landed. Oh,
No.
No.
Okay. If we pop an Ether,
That's
I think
fine.
we might have a DM skip here.
Yeah.
Be careful. Nice catch. Come on. We got this.
Okay, you're doing
Think
enough
it's it.
damage. Just a 2-hit.
Oh, but we
Oh,
did the
no.
finisher.
Oh, did the
No.
finisher? Oh,
That's beautiful, though. That was
it was.
very well done.
Yeah.
It was a great setup here. Yeah, so you don't want to do the finisher because it's just going to push them away and also
Yeah.
cue the DM just to happen.
Yes.
You want to stop before the bash. I think, what is it? What is the finisher called? I don't
It's
think it's
like-
the bash reaction. It's something else.
I thought it was just
But,
at the end, but
Bash.
maybe I was wrong.
You want to do it before the end, effectively. That's the one
Yeah.
before then. So
And then you want to do a 2-hit or at least 1 hit to do the slap shot and then go back into another limit.
But it also could be that Windblown Leaf potentially thought that maybe that final blow would have done a lot of damage and just erased the timer. So,
Yeah.
Oh, master
I'll-
leveling.
yeah, no, I mean good spot for it right here. Oh no.
Ran out of ran out of drive.
did we run out of drive, or were we just not doing any damage with our...
Well, they were like level 1 initially, so I think they ran out of
But
drive.
yeah, they ran out of drive
Okay.
and didn't get the. Well,
If this ends up being a limit 7 proof, that's absolutely hilarious.
And that's when you gotta send the VOD to Daxian real quick.
Yeah.
oh, he did revert. Okay, he reverted naturally out.
Oh, okay.
I was gonna say,
But
'cause I
did
think
get up
the
to
Thunders
Master
were
3.
missing, and so S0nzero's like, it's
Yeah.
not worth it to with all this.
Yeah, and you're gonna
Fair.
get your drive back when you get kicked out, anyways.
Yeah.
And
And do some master leveling right
yeah.
here if they wanted to.
Probably will. No wisdom.
Oh, wisdom.
Okay.
Okay, they weren't at 6 yet, so
Yeah, just wants to figure out if it's on wisdom. Beautiful Syx with fire. Gonna run out here, but
oh
Don't think there's enough
So
time to
close.
pop a drive form there.
no. That's why I usually go for a couple extra combos just to make sure you know you can get them killed in a final form or a limit form.
this is the only time I'm gonna say this. Thank God for that much health.
Yeah.
That is a lot of health that they have.
At least a swag finish from Leaf.
Yeah, if you go off, if it goes off script for
Yeah.
Syx, it just gets messy. I know that the minute I get off script with it, it's just like what's gonna work and what doesn't work. Like I'm gonna get hit. So S0nzero's heading to go get their page here, and I wonder they're most likely going to complete Hades and get Magniga as well too. So I think at that point they're probably going to go for the limit because you haven't found that one thing, that one unhinted thing on drives. You don't want to leave that hanging there. Leaf just found their first proof.
Yep.
I wonder what the thought is going through their head that you find your first proof at an hour and about 18 minutes in. I'm wondering, is my opponent in the same boat as me?
It's quite possible. I mean, just I don't know. When you're in that type of position, you just kind of have to keep rolling and hope for the best. I feel like maybe they also might be thinking in their head it's somewhere really awful. So possibly they could be thinking maybe do drives because they've got all the drive forms. They could literally level it up. So
So
Yeah.
and
in terms of the outcome of this race, the only chance that I think Windblown Leaf has, unfortunately, because if the proof is in 100 Acre, S0nzero is monstrously ahead because you need to go into STT to get that last one page.
It's not in 100
yeah,
acres.
but I say we got a cure.
100 acres
Oh, I
dead
missed
in,
that. Sorry,
Spooky
sorry.
Cave. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's in got limit and cure in Spooky. So the
I
proof's
missed
only
that
on
so long.
drives,
Whoops. Or Agrabah
drives
2.
or AG2. Yeah.
Okay.
So Leaf is going to have to make a decision here of
yeah.
if we're going to be close, has to make a decision of, well, they also have to get the proof on Oogie, but
Yeah.
do you go full form leveling or do you go do AG2?
One thing that could work for in Leaf's favor, if they go to Halloween Town too early right now, they should hopefully know that it's not in what's it called? In Port Royal.
Oh, there we go, Zero. Zero was in
Windblown Leaf is going
to
for
get
drives.
levels.
Gonna go get drives, so we'll find out if it's on drives.
Yeah, going for Final Four first. Cool. I like
Okay,
right here.
and Zero, where you going? You gonna go to
I think we may have
Pride Lands?
accidentally chosen the wrong world. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
here's the-
probably wanted to go to. Oh, they have so many saves. They have so many saves.
No. Yo, Hori Slash on level 41.
Oh, they have so many saves.
Okay, I was gonna say
Okay.
with Windblown Leaf, he could have gone down to this platform right here because this is where a lot of the easy to kill nobodies are. So this is gonna be a lot of final experience right here, and even good for Valor levels if you don't have any good place to level it.
This is going to
Yeah.
be very close because one thing that is working in Windblown Leaf's favor that I hadn't even considered, a level 7 proof means S0nzero needs to go do all the mini games to catch up. Forget even a level 7 proof. What if it's just like a limit proof?
This is effectively a 50-50 right here.
Glide on 5.
This is feeling like a good 50-50 here. If it's an Agrabah 2,
Yeah.
S0nzero wins this, I think. If
Yeah.
it's a level 7 drive,
It's gonna
Windblown
be
Leaf
close.
has a chance with
Yeah.
having to go. They have to go to Halloween Town though,
Yeah.
and with the way they've been outright avoiding STT, I don't think they're gonna touch it.
Yeah.
Yeah, then they are not going to SDT because
Yeah.
at this point you would have already gone. And I think that an hour 20 in, if you haven't seen your opponent finish, now
Limit 7 is dead. Daxia in shambles.
I think at this point, if it was an STT, you would have already seen your opponent finishing soon.
Yeah, they've
By the
probably
time you
already
finish
just
your form
decided.
leveling.
Yeah.
So it will be interesting to see where this is at because now we have Valor 7, Wisdom 7, Final 7, and Master 4 through 7.
Well, they're trying to figure out where they're going.
Going to
Port
Port
Royal,
Get
Royal.
the Valor
Okay.
levels. Get the Valor levels.
Valor level.
Valor
Yep,
level.
And Master
Possibly
levels,
the
right?
Master.
We have Drive Converter here.
But I don't
know
think
if
they put it
have
on.
No.
They have it. I just don't know if they put it on.
Well, I'm assuming we're obviously starting with Valor. Yeah.
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 Wow.
Yeah, get that level 7 Valor and see what it is.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't know that
Well,
whole
sitting here
subject yet.
anxiously.
Good.
Not,
Combo
not
plus,
on Valor
okay.
7.
Master form.
Okay, they're going to Master. Do they have the Drive Converter on?
We shall see.
At least
Yes,
one.
they do. Okay, they can get some levels here real quick.
Well, will it be more than the 3 that we already have?
I don't know about that. Or 2.
I
Okay.
wonder.
Also, Agrabah has the last proof. We missed it.
Oh,
wow.
Oh.
on Ruined Chamber.
Oh, man, that's-
Agrabotter's in chat.
Agrobotters. Why is this one now a thing, by the way?
Because it was funny.
So, the last thing is it's a fire on drives then, huh?
Yeah.
Yep. That's unfortunate. GG's though. I don't think Windblown Leaf is
We've
gonna.
got a loadless
Yep.
advantage. I don't
Yeah.
even know if Windblown Leaf is incentivized to go do Agrabah 2 right now. Like,
No.
if I were
Go
to
to
leave,
Agrabah
I
2.
would be going
Yeah.
to do form levels.
Yeah.
They're doing form levels. They've committed
Yeah.
Yeah.
to forms.
I think this one's over.
Which I would be doing the form levels too if I were Leaf. Like I'm
Yeah.
definitely assuming that, especially with all my drive levels that I've had, and knowing that the limit form is as deep as it is in 100 Acre, and it was hinted early, like that's the reason I think my opponent hasn't finished. So like I would be doing exactly what Leaf is doing.
They're going to Mansion though.
Yeah, they're gonna level up Master and Final here. So I just want to know, how deep is this fire on forms?
I'm
That's what I
assuming
wanna
we'll
know.
find it before the end of the season.
I'm gonna guess it's gonna be Master 5.
Nah, Final 7.
You're saying Final 7?
Absolutely, Final 7.
I'm gonna go a little different and say Master 7.
Master 5 has been a very common theme through this tournament. I think we've had a bunch of checks on Master 5, if I remember right.
Master 4 selected.
Oh, I got baited.
Ooh, almost dead on those Heartless.
Master 6.
Master 6.
Master
We were
6.
all wrong.
Master 6.
Wow.
I'm gonna call it my victory because I didn't go over.
So at this point, Leaf is gonna hard avoid STT and is gonna know Halloween Town and Agrabah.
Yeah.
Nope.
Plot twist.
Oh, they finally bit the bait.
Yeah. If they hard avoided STT,
7.
it's all good. With it still being a 5, I think at this point, you're an hour 20 in, you've only found one proof. You are living or dying by not going to STT.
I mean,
and
also,
I think
we
that's
found
what it
enough
came down
reports
to.
now to make sure that 5 is going to be 3 important checks. Like we've done a lot of the narrowing down. It's just very unfortunate that the 2 ones that Windblown Leaf has left are the 2 proofs.
Yeah. Meanwhile, S0nzero's making it through AG.
AG?
Wow,
I mean, yes,
AG.
true.
What?
True that
Huh?
we
We're
went
going
through
back to
AG.
Agrabah?
Acrobat.
Armor Chair 2.
It's the brain damage. Don't worry.
Listen, don't tell my work, but technically I'm still clocked in. I'm getting paid for this.
Oh, huh?
Don't tell my work. I don't want to get fired.
Don't worry. We won't tell your work.
Okay, good. You'll just.
I'll just tell somebody else to tell your work. How about that? No, I ain't no snitch. Don't worry.
So, Leaf making the trek through STT. Gonna find Pence is gonna be a homie and give you Stitch. What do you work as? I work at a job.
Huh?
Job.
It's allowed?
We're in the journal. Okay, cool. Cotton fork. Guys. Alright, we're heading into final Zemnis on S0nzero's side. They got pretty much every tool in the bag to do this. They got Second Chance, One to More, they got Reflega. So they're good to go.
Dark. A job is that thing that allows you to collect money for computer parts.
It's something that pays my mortgage because I like the place where I live.
That's fair. That's fair.
Yeah, this magic set isn't great, but it'll do the job.
No. So didn't get into laser phase just yet.
He's about to right here.
Yeah, gonna get right here.
What?
Okay.
Oh?
I thought that was laser phase for sure.
Yeah, I thought that was laser phase.
I just wanted to say
There
something
we go.
kind of interesting. To get one of the proofs, you would have had to do at least TT3 or like Master 6.
Oh yeah, because you
Because-
needed the fire.
Yeah. Yeah.
You needed the fire to do AG2.
very, very insightful. Yeah. Crazy.
All right, S0nzero. Didn't want to say too early.
All right.
GG's.
GG's.
Nice dome
S0nzero,
skip.
our third semi-finalist in Fresh Faces 2. Beautiful performance. Like, look at this. 121.33 with nearly all zeros. The only non-zeros being 100 Acre and Drives. Crazy, crazy seed. And also, of course, preemptive GGs for Windblown Leaf. We'll obviously continue restreaming if Leaf wants to finish out the seed. But, like, two incredibly solid players. And Windblown Leaf, despite probably potentially tilting with the Living Bones, really didn't show it. Like, this was exciting from start to finish. Like, Leaf regrouped and kept it insanely close.
And this seed was no joke. Like, it could have been everywhere. Big numbers were kind of bait, but yeah, it kind of got scary when you were about an hour in and nothing was there. There was no proofs, and you just had to kind of be like, okay, I have a bunch of ones and a bunch of twos. Let's just start knocking things out. So hats off to them, though, for going through the seed and playing a badly rolled seed, Roro. No, I'm just kidding. It's not badly rolled.
Listen, I told chat not to invest in stonks ever with my seeds. You gave them the insider information. So it's their fault that their stonks have crashed, you know? Like that.
I know.
Oh, well.
To let you know, it looks like Leaf is going to finish us out,
Then we'll keep
but
watching.
has DNF'd on the race time.
Okay.
Okay.
We can finish watching them while we get prepped
Yeah.
for the
You'll reflect strats in struggle fights. Let's go. I like it.
Yeah.
So very interesting seed though.
Very
Like,
interesting.
We now know why PR never got hinted because it was a report. That is funny. Where's Leaf going? Disney Castle, Hollow Bastion. Is Leaf gonna go do core for us?
Gallon with the donation to Project Hope. Thank you so much. The seed was so exciting that in an hour and a half, I forgot to mention that we're raising money for Project Hope for Ukraine. So if you are willing and able, please consider donating. We will actually be doing 2 giveaways. Probably right before the start of the next seed, we'll give away a copy of KH 1.5, 2.5 on PC. To be eligible for the raffle, you just need to donate $1 or more towards Project Hope. I think we have 8 more copies to give away before the end of Fresh Faces the 2nd. Yeah.
Roro took away my mini incentive. I'm sad. I can't time out Kisu anymore.
We did the incentive for much longer than it was planned to be anyways.
He still had 60 minutes to be timed out for. I had the perfect plan.
If you want, I'll time him up for an hour. I can do that.
No, we're good.
How about this? Wait, we don't have a roll bot here anymore. Dang it! I was gonna say you have both of them roll off for the opportunity to be timed out.
I never turned off the robot.
Oh, Herdez with the 20. Jisoo, come on!
Leaf doing Demix in Hollow Bastion. Let's go.
Let's go.
Kisu rolled a 91, by the way, so...
I think wait, are we just doing fun stuff at this point?
I think we're just doing fun stuff.
Because
yeah, this is a fun stuff at this point.
Right?
This is...
I think I know what's happening. They are setting up Sephi.
Ooh. Sephi seed?
I think they are setting up Sephi.
By the way, Little Herdez lost the roll, so...
Also, GG's, welcome on in, people from S0nzero's stream. Congratulations on being our 3rd semi-finalist of Fresh Faces 2.
Thank you for keeping my bracket alive. I'm just kidding. My bracket's busted.
Speaking of S0nzero actually was by far in the lead for our bracket prediction as well. So might be the recipient of our pins that Dallin generously put up.
Ooh.
My bracket is 100%. It got busted within the first like 2 matches.
I mean,
actually,
Erdez, you're in
hold
second.
up. Yeah, look at that. I'm climbing back.
Well, okay. The thing is, actually, I think. So if I'm looking at this
S0nzero picked
potential,
himself the winner.
S0nzero actually most likely takes it because Erdez can get only 16 picks total, and S0nzero has 16 picks right now. So S0nzero needs to either if
I
S0nzero
can't
wins against Dare,
He wins.
then he wins, or oh wait, no, if S0nzero loses,
No,
against
we both
Dare,
have
then
the
it'll
same
be a
predictions.
tie.
We both have the same predictions. We will tie.
So if
At the
S0nzero
end.
wins, then S0nzero wins the prediction. Otherwise, it's a tie between Little Erdez and S0nzero.
Yeah. So. Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's go. Actually, no. I think S0nzero still wins because their score is 25-21, and we both have S0nzero winning it out. I just don't have any more that I can bank off of.
Yeah.
Long story short, my bracket apparently came back.
Oh yeah. Speaking about this, since this is a kind of definitely gone. Yeah, the timer's gone from Windblown Leaf. I think I need to actually bounce though.
Oh,
Okay.
so you're not commentating the next one?
No.
Okay.
I need to go grab food. So,
When is the next race?
like 20 minutes.
Am I commentating that too?
If you'd like to.
Yeah.
What did I sign up for? I was
You didn't
still
sign
in
up
a
for anything.
spot.
We didn't
No
have
food.
our 2 commentators for the 6 p.m. match canceled. So
Aw. Oh well. I mean, we got another person nearby if you need to jump in. Oh, Ignited could said they could commentate if they wanted to too. Also, a lot of people say, "Wow, shouldn't have said that info." All right.
yeah, no, I think from here on
yeah,
out
I can
there's
hop
only
out, too.
2 new novel commentators, and the rest will be TOs since I want to reward the TOs with the spot for commentary.
Yeah.
So Erdez, it's totally your call.
Yeah, I'll probably hop out. I think you're
Okay.
gonna have somebody else that's gonna take my spot as well
Yeah.
too.
Okay, so we're actually
Yeah,
having
you're gonna
2
have-
new
you're
TOs.
gonna
have-
All right, we got 2
Yeah.
new
You have 2
TOs
new
coming in
TOs.
for the 6 p.m. match.
You're gonna have, by the way, guys. Just remember, I need y'all to please, when at least one of them gets here, or at least both of them get here, just say Aquamarine Ring is only useful for 2 ethers, please.
Yeah.
All right.
Uh,
So, do you want me to
alright.
stay in here until they get in here?
Well,
I mean,
while
probably-
we're seeing some Sephi content, why don't
Yep.
you, since you guys are rotating out, why don't you talk a little bit about yourselves? I know that it's neither of your first times commentating, but given all the work that you've done, take a moment
I
to
guess.
take a bow,
Cal,
starting
you
with
first,
Khaled.
since you're.
Okay. Well, not really much to say here. I don't really stream, so definitely don't follow that account. Seriously. I only use it for races because I just find that much more interesting as it is. Kind of just, I think last time I said I got into wanting to do TO here because, Fresh Faces won first tourney I joined in on, so kind of a good way to give back on that end. Been a fun experience too, in case I may end up running one of my own races, maybe, or tourneys, like maybe beginner side too. But yeah, nothing much else to really say on that end. So,
Khaled, I followed it.
That's
Well,
what he
good, you're
told
getting
you
no
not to
content.
do. That's what he
yeah,
told you
I do
you're
the
getting no
opposite of what I'm
content on
told.
this end. Okay.
As for me, once again, I'm Little Hodez. I play games horribly, but I just play a bunch of variety games. But other than that, you can see me lurking in chat and causing a ruckus. Other than that, I've been enjoying Fresh Faces and been enjoying being a TO and seeing all the newcomers race and kind of do really good and see them grow on this. So I hope to see more of this and more of them in future races. So thanks, Roro.
We
Appreciate
got a
it.
solid Sephi out of the way here. Okay.
Yeah.
Good Seppi.
Beautiful.
Good way to
Sephi.
end.
Close it out.
Good way to close it out. I respect it.
Incredibly great way to close it out. Windblown Leaf, previously known as Zeke Highwind, has been a massive supporter of Fresh Faces from the get-go.
Oh,
Got
that's who
robbed
Leaf is?
in the-
Oh.
Yeah. Leaf is used to be known under the name Zeke Highwind, who just barely didn't make it out of the chopping block in Fresh Faces 1. So hopefully Leaf feels great about their performance, because to make it to the top 8, it's such a large field with some of the best beginner baseline play I think I've ever seen. really, really solid stuff. Their practice shows.
Yeah.
Yeah. S0nzero over here giving props to their opponent. So,
You love
Yeah.
to see it. Great sportsmanship all around.
Yeah.
Yep.
GG's all around.
So, commentators, I'm going to quickly do the giveaway. I'm going to definitely let our new commentators rotate in. Thank you again so much for commentating and all your help.
freedom!
Anytime. Thank you.
GG's Windblown Leaf. Congratulations on making it to the top 8. Wild seed, y'all. Wild seed. STT and Twilight Town both being bait. That's